I don't even know how this video is gonna turn out, but hey guys, welcome back to Ashley and I's channel. Today, I'm gonna be doing like a sit down, story time. So I guess I'm doing like a story time slash like sit down talk video. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little more serious and like personal, and there's a reason behind that. So I guess we'll just kind of like jump into it. The day this video goes up, Saturday, will be 2 years since my mom passed away. I have talked about this before on our channel when I went to see the psychic medium. You guys can go watch that if you'd like. It's like one of our earlier videos. And I don't think I'm gonna go like too in depth with this because sometimes I still get like emotional talking about it. October 6th, 2016, my mom passed away. It was really sudden, and when I talk about what happened that day is what really makes me emotional. So I'm not sure if I want to get too in depth with it. But I'll give you guys a little background. I keep saying So my mom was using my car. She was having car troubles at the time, so she was using my car, and she had drove my younger brother to school, and I was still in bed. I remember her coming into my room and grabbing my keys, but I was like half awake, like, you know, when you're like half awake and like you don't know if it's real or not. Well, I remember her coming into my room and like grabbing my car keys, and that was the last time that I saw her. So she took my younger brother to school, and so, you know, I just went about my day, and it was like I got up and she had still not like come home yet, and it was like, you know, a little bit past the time, like you know, she had dropped him off. This is so weird talking about it, and I am like kind of nervous, just like, I guess just it's like talking to a camera about it. It's weird. So time goes by. I want to say it was like about 10 o'clock, and I was messaging her, and I tried calling her and texting her, and she wasn't answering, and so I was calling other family members. So like I called Ashley, I called her mom, Ashley's mom, my aunt, and I was like, where's my mom at? And because she wasn't answering her phone, and I just didn't know where she was. And I don't think I had anything that day, but I was like, where's my car? Where's my mom? And so, yeah, so time goes by, I'm like trying to get in touch, and they're like, oh, I don't know. And so I'm home by myself, and there was a police officer that knocked on my door. I was like scared because I was by myself, so I actually didn't answer the door. I ignored it, and I kind of let time go by. My work called me, and they were like, hey, hey, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And I guess they had heard the news before I did. So they were talking to me knowing that my mom had passed away, and they called me, and I had no idea. And I can't imagine like how weird that conversation had been for them, and like it was really, like, now that I look back, it was like a really weird like thing, like, you know, like they knew and I didn't. So like all these weird things were happening, like the cops, and then like my work call. I was off that day, so I was like, why is my work calling me? And I can't remember exactly like what happened in order, but I do remember talking on the phone with Ashley, and we were kind of like, I was like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, I'm not sure. And we were kind of just like talking about random things, and then I think I got off the phone with Ashley, and then I had called my aunt. She said, I'm at the police station, I'll call you back, your grandfather's on his way. So my grandfather was on his way to pick me up, and I was like, like, I see, you know, I'm close with my whole family, but my grandfather, like, you know, I only see him, like, every so often. Okay, so I guess something serious had happened. And so I get off the phone with her. Ashley and I are texting. Apparently Ashley had gotten the news. It's like everybody's finding out, and then, like, there's me, and I'm, like, home by myself. I'm kind of just, like, waiting, like, what's happened? I thought my mom, like, maybe had gotten in, like, a car accident with my car or something. But, like, I had no idea, you know? All these weird things were happening. My sister, I have an older sister, we were talking on the phone, and I was, like, telling her what my day was like what's happening, and she was like, yeah, like, I had some people call me, and she was like, I don't know. And I was like, Pup-Up, we call him Pup-Up, my grandfather. I was like, he's on his way to come pick me up and bring me to our Aunt Tracy's, to Ashley's house. Like, we were kind of just like, what's so serious, you know? I remember, like, telling my sister, or, like, we even said, we were like, why is it so serious? Like, what if? Get off the phone, my grandfather is at the house, and my grandfather, my and his wife, and I'm like, what's going on? And he tells me, I just broke down. I, like, literally just, like, collapsed, and he did too. That's his daughter. And so we go to Ashley's house, and that drive was hard. We get there, and I get out of the car, and my sister's there, and as soon as I am running into the door, there was a police officer there that had just told her the news. Everything was normal. Like, our lives were normal. Like, nothing was wrong. The night before, we had dinner and, you know, went to bed, and, like, everything was normal, and you wake up and that happens. Makes you think that, like, anything, like, it can happen to anybody, and, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. We had just heard the news, and the police officer is kind of telling us everything, and we're just in, like, our own world. And then people just started coming over. My dad, who I live with now, he drove down, and my brother, my younger brother, who my mom had took to school, he was still in school, and he didn't know yet, so we had to tell him. And it was just, we have a somewhat big family. A lot of people knew her and were close to her, and we have a lot of close family friends. Everybody was at the house, and we just had to, like, tell everybody. It was a long, like, it was just a long day, long week, and it was really hard because it's just so sudden. So that's kind of sorry, I'm, like, looking down. I kind of, like, wrote little, like, questions and stuff. How do I deal with it? Grieving, it's different for everybody. There are many ways that, like, helped me kind of deal with it. Now, when it first happened, I guess I didn't, like, process it. The day of was hard and scary, and that whole week I just wanted to kind of continue on with life. Even though I was really sad about it, I still wanted to, like, go out, put on this mask that, like, I was fine, and hang out with, like, my friends, and it was weird. And it was like that for a while, where I would kind of just, like, pretend everything was okay, but it really wasn't, and I would, like, push myself to go out and, like, do things. Kind of along the way, I met Steven, my boyfriend, and he really helped me through it, and I had Ashley, who had helped me through it. And I had met Steven, and I met Steven, like, right around that time, like, right in that month. It'll be Steven and I's 2 years coming up, so So yeah, we met like really close around that time. And yeah, so he's helped me a lot, and I like to think that my mom like gave him to me, because he really helped me, and his family has really helped me. I'm super close with his family, and like I'm really grateful for him. Now, 2 years later, I noticed that I'm still grieving. It's still something that I struggle with today. I wake up and I can kind of just like take on the day and go to school and stuff, and then like some days I just wake up and I'm like and just sad. Even the littlest things can change my mood, I guess, like, and kind of like trigger me, and like these thoughts will just pop into my head, like a flashback of like the day or the day she passed, or a little thing can remind me of her. I don't know, sometimes like I just still struggle with it today, and it's a long process, and I guess like it's hard to kind of share with other people who like haven't lost a parent. You never know until it happens to you, I guess, and I had never really lost anybody close to me, and before that, like friends and family who have lost other people, I didn't know what it was like, and it was hard for me to help other people because I didn't know, and now it's kind of like I'm on the other end and I see like what it's like. So it's been 2 years, and I'm still working on grieving, and I'm still working on myself, and a lot has changed. I've moved. I moved here with my dad. I'm not from here, so it was a big move. I changed schools, I got a new job, and you know, that was all hard for me, but you just gotta work on yourself. I mean, I don't really know where else I don't know what else to talk about. I'm really sorry if I've been like really just out of it this whole video. I kind of just woke up and I was like, I'm gonna record this video. But I would like to talk about this more. I'd love to do a video with Ashley. It's like weird, like some videos it's weird not having Ashley with me. We used to do videos together, and like I miss having her next to me and like having somebody to kind of bounce off of, because I still struggle talking to the camera, as you guys can tell. I'd like to do a video with Ashley of like kind of talking about these kind of things, and Ashley and I want to turn our channel into something to where we can kind of talk about these types of things and hopefully help other people, talking about our lives and things that we've gone through, everything, like all those types of things. And Ashley and I kind of want to start doing like videos like that, where we kind of just like talk about, like sit down and talk about serious things or things that people don't talk about. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. If you ever are going through anything, you're not alone. You can reach out to Ashley and I, and we can talk to you about these things, because we've been there, and sometimes you feel isolated, but you just have to know that like you're not the only one out there, and you can talk to other people and it will make you feel better, instead of just bottling it up inside. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.